I've been waiting for so long to see these monsters fight each other. Alright, guys, welcome back to my channel. And before we start, let's roll the intro. So, as I said earlier, I've been very excited to see this movie for some time, but I'm very sad to break it. But I was really not happy with this movie. But don't get me wrong, I did really like the monster fighting which was in it. The fight scenes were amazing. It was actually the greatest fight scenes among the other Monsterverse movies. But other than that, the movie was quite bland. The human characters had no appealing factor to them, and I was least interested in what was going on in the human part. Every time they started showing the humans, I was like, just go back to the part where the monsters are killing each other. The most weakest part of this movie was the script. The story was very lazily written. I mean, I could just tell that it was taken from a little bit from Stranger Things, a little bit from Journey to the Center of the Earth, and something like that, a little bit from even Avengers Infinity War. I think if you have seen the film, you will know what I'm talking about. This is a spoiler free review, that is why I cannot go into major details, but there are also other things that annoyed me in the plot. The only thing I liked plot wise was the chemistry between this little girl and Kong. I thought that was a little bit engaging, but other than that, it was all rubbish. I was also very excited to watch this because Millie Bobby Brown was in this, and I was really excited to see what she does and how the character works out in her character works out in this movie. But I did not like it. Her storyline was absolutely terrible. In the film, she bands up with these two guys to go on a heist kind of a thing, which I thought was completely weird. It did not make any sense at all. So now you must be thinking that I am only talking about the bad stuff. So let's see what was good in this movie. So as I said earlier, the action scenes were amazing. I mean, they just gave me goosebumps. The background score was also very good. It was extremely fun, the background score. Also, the camera work used in the fight scenes by Adam Wingard, the director, I think that's his name, was also amazing. It was very interesting to see the fight scenes. And also, Alexander Skarsgård's performance in this movie was pretty decent. Also, I don't know why her character was in this film. Her character had no depth, and I think that putting her in the movie was quite unnecessary. Alright, to sum it up, I would say that just don't go in expecting a great story and beautiful acting. It's not there. Just go in for the huge creature fighting and beautiful action scenes, because that's what we expect from these movies, right? We don't go in to see a beautiful story and amazing acting. We want to see the monsters fight, we want to see them kill each other. That's what we really want, and this movie really delivers in that area. So just go in and watch this film in the biggest screen possible. Do not watch it at home, it will just decrease the fun. Just go to your nearest theater, take a big tub of popcorn, and I'm sure you will have a great time. So that is it today, guys, for my spoiler free review of Godzilla vs. Kong. I will make a spoiler review if this video does well. And before I go, please do not forget to follow me on the social media linked in the description below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.